Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2022. This is episode 3 of the Student Money Podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Niemeyer. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our masterclasses, and of course, join our community of like-minded individuals at studentofmoney.org. The mission of Student Money is to connect listeners like you to a community of like-minded individuals to help you achieve your goals of personal financial freedom. This is the time of the year where you get to reflect on 2021 and set goals for 2022. So how did 2021 turn out? I know we had the pandemic, there's some inflation. Do you blame somebody else for where you're at in life, or do you take personal responsibility? Maybe you're exactly where you want to be and everything is going great. One of my favorite authors is Larry Winget, with book titles like You're Broke Because You Want to Be, it's called Work for a Reason, and People Are Idiots and I Can Prove It. Larry believes that people are often comfortable with where they're at, and their level of success matches their level of input or energy. He also believes that while your goals and dreams can motivate you for change and growth, pain and being uncomfortable can be much stronger motivation, causing people to take action. But if you're listening to this podcast, you've already decided to become uncomfortable, to grow and to succeed, and become a student of money. So for 2022, here are 4 tips that I use to get me out of my comfort zone and to push me to the next level. Tip number 1, develop a sense of urgency. That should be self-explanatory, but if we don't have a sense of urgency, life will creep in. And of course, I love to procrastinate. I always ask myself, what have I done today to move forward? Every day, I try to do at least one thing to get closer to my goals and dreams. I want to create momentum by doing something every day. If you're constantly starting and then stopping, take a break for a week, come back, start, stop, you're never going to develop momentum. Tip number 2, create a plan. If you don't know where you're going or how to get there, you won't ever make it. Write it down and make it public. For example, I've committed to writing a book with a release date in April, possibly May. That's a pretty aggressive timeline. But by setting the timeline and making it public, I can't procrastinate, and it pushes me forward. Even if the timeline slips, I will be farther ahead than if I didn't commit or make a plan and didn't go public with it. Bill Gates has a famous quote that says, most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years. Tip number 3, carve out time. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. Where you spend your time is a reflection of what you deem important. You may have to stop spending time on activities that don't move you forward. As Dave Ramsey likes to say, live like no one else so tomorrow you can live like no one else. Make the sacrifices today so tomorrow you can live like no one else. Tip number 4, be accountable to somebody, okay? Join a mastermind group, attend networking events. I personally spend thousands of dollars to attend 2 to 3 national events each year just to refocus and energize and meet with personal mentors that teach and advise. Being held accountable keeps me moving forward, working on the plan, putting in the time, and planting seeds that I'll be harvesting for years to come. So what's your goals for 2022? What will you do daily to move you forward, and who is there to hold you accountable? Write it down and make it public. And whether you're trying to improve your health by simply losing weight, generating an extra $1,000 in passive income, or becoming financially free, each day you will be one step closer to making 2022 your best year yet. So, this is our show for today. A big thank you for those of you that reached out to me to say congratulations on the podcast. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you're getting some value by listening. I vow to get better as time goes on, and hopefully you will continue to listen each and every week right here on Student of Money.